You are listening to Studio MacGyver's Dragon Ball and Video Game Podcast.
What's going down, guys? It's your boy Studio MacGyver, and you are listening to Studio MacGyver's Dragon Ball and Video Game Podcast. Man, it's been kind of crazy as of late. I had the podcast finished. I had it complete. It was done. But right before I exported it, guess what happened? My computer froze the fuck up. That's right, people. These are some of the things that we deal with behind the scenes. So I have to redo this podcast over again. Just thought I'd make that public to my listeners, guys. Bear with me here. But anyway, let's begin. We're going to start off with the episodes that were played today. And that was episode 109 and 110 of Dragon Ball Super. The good shit is here, guys. And it is going to be around for quite some time, I think, if you ask me. Goku has a new form. Yes, he is actually fighting Jiren. Finally, all the build up, all the lead up to this point, and it was definitely worth it. Jiren is definitely somebody you don't want to fuck with. He's very powerful. He is very strong. And I'm going to explain how strong he is in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Now, let's start off with how it happened. Jiren and Goku begin fighting. Jiren basically took everything Goku had to give. Goku went Super Saiyan. On top of that, he also went Super Saiyan Kaioken times 20. Still could not touch Jiren. Jiren's so powerful, his actions can't be seen, not even by Super Saiyan God Vegeta. So that's how fast he is. He has everybody amazed, including all the gods. Everybody commentating, everybody watching it. He had everybody shook. Okay. Goku decided to form a spirit bomb, which Frieza actually contributed and gave his energy to Goku, which kind of blew my mind for a hot second, but we'll get to Frieza a little bit later. Anyway, Goku basically fighting Jiren, or trying to kill him with this spirit bomb, and he basically blocked the spirit bomb and gave it back to Goku, threw it back at Goku, and Goku could not handle it. So what ended up happening, there was a huge explosion, and Goku went missing for a while. Everybody thought he had actually died, and he resurfaced with a new transformation. He ascended, whatever you want to call it. It basically, he still had his black hair, but it had kind of like a glow to it, and his eyes were gray. And I prefer this transformation, personally, man, than all these different color changes all the time and all this stuff. It's just getting out of hand. You know what I mean? To me, that's just my opinion. But this one here is, I'm very pleased with this transformation, but it's to the point where he is so fast in this transformation that nobody can see him move now. And it is called Ultra Instinct. That is a technique he was using to the point where he's so fast and he can almost see everything coming. This technique is revered by even the gods, because there's a lot of the gods who don't even have this move mastered. So they were acting all upset, all flustered. They were shook, and they were a little upset and trying to figure out how Goku attained this technique. And he doesn't even know. Goku doesn't even know. And you find out later, because after this happens, he is holding his own against Jiren. And I'm thinking, he's going to beat Jiren. No. Jiren is still so strong and he still cannot beat Jiren with this formation, with this form. It ends up running out anyways, and he is left with no energy. You can't use sensu beans. So he's laying on the ground just out of gas, and Vegeta's trying to figure out like, hey, Goku, how did you attain this? You got to tell me, how did you get this to happen? And Goku looked up at Vegeta and said simply, I don't even know myself. It just happened. So he ended up absorbing somehow the spirit bomb and attaining this power. That's the gist of it. Then he ends up using his instant transmission from what it looks like, and away from Vegeta. And next thing you know, Frieza is standing over Goku. Looks like he's about to blast him. And Frieza's basically saying, hey, this brings back memories. So, man, I don't know what Frieza is trying to do here. He's not gaining anything by trying to take out Goku right now. I mean, I don't see what he's gaining. So I could be wrong. Something else could be transpiring, and I don't know. But that was the end of episode 110. That was the scene that you saw. And then right before that, you had Hit jumping in to fight Jiren. Now, I don't know how strong Hit has gotten since the last time him and Goku fought, but he was pretty strong when Goku and him fought before. I don't know what he thinks he's going to be able to do against Jiren now, but we got a taste of the preview for the next episode. And in that preview, he's actually landing hits, no pun intended, on Jiren. So I don't know, man. But Jiren is also beating that ass as well. Hit is basically taking some L's when the clip that I saw. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen. It's basically from here on out we're going full throttle. All the heavy hitters are out now. I mean, it's about to go down. And Jiren looks like he's just at the top of his game, man. And I said it before previously that this guy is definitely my favorite character in Dragon Ball Super. This guy is, I love the strong silent type. I love the serious characters, no matter how weak or how strong. If you're serious, man, I fuck with you, okay? I fuck with Piccolo because he's serious. I definitely fuck with my boy Tien Shinhan because he's not necessarily the strongest by any stretch of the imagination, but he is a serious character, and he will always, never back down from a fight. I don't give a fuck who it is. If it's Boo, if it's fucking Cell, he don't give a damn. He knows he's going to probably take that L, but look, he still will fight you. He will try you, and he's always trying to test the waters and test to see how strong he's gotten or become, because he always trains anyway. But let's get to Frieza here, because Frieza, I believe, has an agenda of his own in this saga. After witnessing the Jiren fight and when he's fighting Goku, Frieza has a look about him, kind of like an observant look, like he's figuring something out. Okay, and what I think Frieza's trying to do is bide his time so he can get strong enough to take out the gods, so he can become stronger than the gods, because he's right there with Goku and Vegeta. He's right there. And if he continues to train and do the things he's trying to do and completely master that golden form, man, it can definitely be drama ahead. And that's what I think is going to happen. I think that's what Frieza's trying to do. He's just going to bide his time, man. And he's going to he'll stab anybody in the back. He don't give a damn. And if you guys don't know Frieza very well, then you should get to know him, because that's what he's all about. Cutting throats, stabbing people in the back. But it's all good. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with that. Will Frieza help out Hit when he's fighting Jiren? Who knows? To, save Universe 7. I mean, only time will tell. Because, Hit is not in Universe 7 either. So, but he is trying to help Goku in his own way. But at the same time, he's thinking of Universe 6. So, I mean, man, I don't know where this is headed. I really don't know where this is headed, but I know it's good. These last 2 episodes were excellent. They were on point, and you get to see what the heavy hitters are about. I was just wanting to see what Jiren had to bring to the table, and now I have an idea. This guy is not to be played with at all. He is basically steps and steps and steps above the rest of his comrades. And that was also shown in these episodes because they were trying to jump in and help with Goku, and Goku played them like they weren't shit. Goku was like, what? Stop it. So I don't know, man. I'm excited. I want to see where this is going to go. It's looking very, very promising right now. And I've had my issues in the past with the writing on some of these characters. If you guys listen to me, you know who I'm talking about. So I won't address it today. But yeah, so far so good right now, man. I think we're reaching a point to where it's going to heat things up. I'm almost kind of glad they made us wait that week because I only actually thought we were getting one episode and we ended up getting two anyway. So I don't know why they did it like that. They could have gave us, 109, but who knows what was going on in the drawing room, in the writing room. So, I mean, those are the things you deal with when you, when you have a show like this. But as far as Dragon Ball Super, guys, I think that's it right now. I mean, I haven't been this excited in quite some time for this series. And it has a lot to live up to if it's going to reach Dragon Ball Z level status. We still got time, but as of right now, it hasn't reached that status, in my opinion. It's still got ways to go. But let's see where we go. Let's see what happens. Now, what I wanted to talk about next is the month of October, how crazy this month is, guys. As far as the video game releases. Now, Shadows of War is coming out in a matter of days. Tuesday, to be exact, this coming Tuesday. So when you listen to this podcast, the very next night, midnight, if they have a midnight release, it'll be midnight, or 11 o'clock sometimes what they do. But Tuesday is the main date that it will be coming out. And then at the end of the month, we have Assassin's Creed Origins coming out the 27th. So, I mean, man, if you had to pick a game, which one would it be? Would it be Shadows of War or would it be, Origins? I don't know. I mean, I'm torn right now. I've been playing Mordor the last couple of days, trying to refresh, trying to get the controls down, for War when War comes out. And, I want to play Origins because Origins is a different Assassin's Creed game as far as the angle that it took. It's not, you have boss battles, the fighting system is different. You have bow and arrows of different kind of grades and they do different things. You have a shield now, which I always love shields in games like this. And then you have the backdrop, which is, Egyptian back stories and set in that type of world. And it's an origin story. So it's, I guess I'm assuming how, the Assassin's Creed thing started. But that's what I want to find out. That's what I want to see. And after watching footage on both games, those are two games this month that, man, you're going to kind of tear your hair out, trying to figure out which one you want to play. Because, I mean, you kind of want to play them both. I mean, at least I do. And I got to try to make time for that, even if I just rent them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty much the month. And also, let me not forget a classic from Capcom, game that I love still to this day. If I wish I still had it for the PS3, but I don't. But I will be picking this up. I don't know if I'll be getting it new because I don't even know how much it is right now. If they're going to sell it for full price, which they usually tend to do. But I'm talking about Dragon's Dogma, guys. Yes, if you guys don't remember this game, Google it. I had so many great hours in this game. Loved the game. Loved creating my character. Loved all the ins and outs. I had a hybrid type character. It allowed you to do those things. You could pick a class, and you didn't have to stick with that class. You could actually make a hybrid class. So you could just get versatile with it, man. And it was really cool, man. It was a really cool game. And they had an online one in Japan. See, Japan gets a lot of good shit that we still don't get. And I just try to figure that out, man. But yeah, that game is definitely something I want to pick up and play again one day. Dragon's Dogma. Go check it out, guys. But definitely going to play the other two games at some point. I did have a special on the PSP last podcast, and I was talking about that. So I got plenty of things to do, plenty of things to play. and everything, which is, I'm not going to run out anytime soon, but, I kind of want a nice adventure game. I love single player action adventure games, guys. Case in point, Horizon Zero Dawn is one of my favorite games of 2017. Can't wait for November for the DLC to drop, November 7th, I believe, and I will be copying that. So that's excellent. And what else, man? What else? Of course, looking forward to Dragon Ball FighterZ. I cannot wait. 2018 is still 4 months away. February 2018, man. So, biding my time, just trying to, do my thing until I get to that point. And the other games right now are just like placeholders. They're just placeholders, man, for this game. This is my most anticipated game in quite some time. So can't wait to jump on that. What else is there in the room? I was going to say something else. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Anime. Let's jump on this anime real quick. I just finished My Hero Academia Season 2. If you guys don't know about My Hero Academia, Google it, look it up. Excellent series. The show is basically about a boy who lives in a world where 80% of the population has some sort of power, some sort of ability that they use. And 20% of the population are born without them. So he had parents who both had, they call them quirks, and he didn't receive any. He didn't have any abilities, and he wanted to be a hero so bad. And he met this guy named All Might, who was basically the hero among heroes, and he always wanted to be like him. And he has a hero's instinct. Basically, he sees somebody in trouble, and he will try to save them no matter what. So that's just how he is. And All Might witnessed that and decided to make him the next All Might type guy, or hero, if you will. It's more to it than that, guys, but that's just like a rough, a basic tone of the series, and it's very interesting. It's actually a high school that, these kids are trying to get into to become superheroes and become sidekicks first and apprentices and all these things. And to get into the school, you have to be good. So, I mean, it's a lot of stuff that goes into this series, which is very enjoyable, guys. I recommend My Hero Academia to you guys. It's on Crunchyroll, and wherever else, these shows are shown, but I have Crunchyroll, and that's why I, watch all of my stuff. So definitely something to check out. 2 seasons you got already off bat. They just finished season 2 up. So check it out. Get your beak wet on that. And hey, man, tell me how you feel about it. You know what I mean? Now my dilemma now after watching that is what to watch next. Man, I've watched you guys know my Naruto story. I watched 720 episodes in like 4 weeks, and I was new to Naruto. So I'm a big time Naruto fan now. Completely love the show, love the series. Man, it's crazy. But now nothing scares me, for the most part. The only one that would scare me now would be, One Piece, because it's fucking huge. I don't think I'm going to go there, but the next one is between Bleach and Attack on Titan. Now, I saw Attack on Titan season 1 way back in 2013 when it first came out, and that gap kind of killed the vibe off of it. I don't understand why they left that gap so wide, but hey, season 2 is out now, and supposedly that's the end of the series. So it's only 2 seasons and it's supposed to be done. I'm going to find that out. So I was trying to decide to watch that or Bleach first. I've been meaning to get into Bleach, but like I said, I have time now, and I'm trying to get more into my anime. So everything that I've been meaning to watch, I'm going to tackle them now. And everybody's saying, oh, you should watch Attack on Titan first because it's shorter, and I think it's like 39 episodes for season 1 and 2, and you can get that knocked out fairly quick, and then you can focus on Bleach. So I think that's the approach I'm going to take. Gonna go Attack on Titan first, knock that out, and then hit up Bleach. And then, I'm always looking for that next anime to watch next. So I don't know, man. I don't know what the next one's going to be yet, but we'll see. Right now, I'm still watching Boruto. It's ongoing. Right now, that's what I'm messing with now. Let's see what else. I finished Berserk season 2 up. So yeah, man, that's where I'm at right now on the anime tip. a lot of Bleach fans out there. I'm glad Bleach is finally over as well, so I can check out the whole series and get all the way to the bottom of it. So I'm looking forward to that series too as well, guys. But on that note, I mean, I think that's gonna do it for this show, man. I just want to thank all the listeners who download or who just stream this and listen to me talk about whatever the fuck I'm talking about. It is a blessing, and I am going to keep doing it every week, guys. I'm going to give you a new podcast. Like I said, guys, support. If you like it, just show your love, show your support. Support the YouTube channel. The podcasts are there as well. I also have plenty of other content. I've got something I'm working on with GTA coming up, man, with music. So I'll be doing some kind of, I'm not going to get too in detail with it, but it's just I got something coming, okay, with the GTA thing. And you guys know, I got some Naruto stuff on the way from the Ninja Storm series now, since I'm a new official Naruto super fan, guys. I've got some toy reviews, figure reviews coming up as well on my channel. So I've got a lot of stuff coming, guys. A lot of stuff coming. So just hey, Studio MacGyver, man, YouTube, look your boy up. Also, I'm on Instagram, Studio MacGyver79. Twitter at Studio MacGyver. You guys know the drill. If you want to reach out and touch me, the Facebook channel is definitely flourishing. I am so happy about that, guys. Over 100 new likes in less than a week. 100 new follows, I'm sorry, in less than a week. I'm very excited about that. And it's getting stronger. So I'm on my way to becoming a official guy who can say I do this for a living, guys. I mean, small baby steps every day, all the time. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. And you have been listening to Studio MacGyver's Dragon Ball and Video Game Podcast. See you next time.